Hi, Gemini. This is your monthly spiritual wisdom tarot reading for the month of August 2016. I'm using two cards in your spread for your reading. I'm using the Gilded Tarot for the overall reading, and then I'm using the Soul Journey Life Lesson cards. I have three situations that are laid out for you for the month of August. Once I do the reading, I will flip your Soul Journey lesson cards and we'll see what lessons your soul wants to learn that can help you navigate through these situations. Okay, Gemini, I got quite a few messages for your reading for this month of August to give to you. It seems like some of my Gemini in this month, there's some type of struggles or battles either within yourself or with other people. Okay, you're either battling your own views or you're battling other people's egoistic views on what you should be doing. And this has to do with you taking a new direction on your path or in your journey. I feel like some of my Geminis are wanting to do work that is more meaningful and more purposeful for themselves, and that'll also allow them to grow and evolve. I do feel like either this internal conflict with yourself, not so much with yourself, but with society or other people's views, they're causing you some type of discomfort, um, grief. You know, they're just not making you feel good. And I feel like you really want to go in this direction on your path to do some type of work that is really more meaningful for you. I'm getting the message for some of my Gemini. This could be spiritual work. This could be some type of healing energy type of work, maybe with chakra or energy clearing. But you have a lot of anxieties and fears around um, making this move or going in this direction on your path. So like I said, in this first situation up here, and with your underlying energy of the Seven of Wands, it just tells me that there are some, some struggles or some battles that are going on along your path with you moving forward, either through the obstacles or challenges of you just coming into terms of who you are and going in this direction that you want, could be causing you some grief and some unsettled emotions, or from other people and their views of what they think you should be doing. But I feel like a lot of my Gemini, you really know what direction you want to go in on this path or in your journey, and you know the work that you want to do, but you might be getting those opposing views from others, and it could really be in your home environment, family, or friends. And like I said, it's just causing you a lot of disappointment and grief. It's almost as if they're not supporting you along your path or this journey that you're on. The message that I'm getting for my Geminis is if you do continue on this path, and the message is you should continue on this, in this direction that you're considering and that you're wanting to go, and to leave the parts of your life, the old parts of your life of who you are behind, and to move forward and to continue to step out into the unknown, because that's really what's causing your fears and your worries. The Eight of Cups, you are walking away from something. You are going in another direction. You're leaving something in your life behind, and you are stepping out into the unknown. And the unknown can be very fearful for us. That's what causes the anxiety for us, because we don't know what will happen on this path. But the messages that I'm getting is that if you continue to step out in the direction that you've attempted to, and I really do feel it's in regards to the type of work that you want to do, it is going to bring you that happy, fulfilled, joy life that you want, and you're going to emotionally, just abundantly be overflowing if you continue on this course. Okay? And it is going to require you to, like I said, leave aspects of your life behind, and it could even be that you're going to have to leave people who don't support you or support your path behind, so that you're not continuously being conflicted in your thoughts. When we're conflicted in our thoughts, that does cause us a lot of disappointment, grief, and so forth. So you really want to align yourself with people who are like-minded and who support your path. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. The messages that I'm getting from here is continue to stand in your truth, to do the work that is meaningful for you. Um, face the unrepressed fears or anxieties or worries that you have or that may come up. And you are more powerful than them. Once you face the fear or whatever it is, the fear will dissolve. Okay. But I feel like the message for you as I move down into this third situation that's going to play out in the month of August is that you've been feeling very oppressed by others and weighed down, and then you've experienced a lot of conflict in your life. And then this new path that you want to take is you're hoping it's going to lead you out of it and it's going to lead you away from it, and you're going to have that happy life that you want. And like I said, the messages I'm getting is if you continue in the direction that you decided to take, you are going to emotionally be very content and overfilled with abundance and joy, happiness in every area of your life. It is going to bring you that fulfillment and that joy. Because when we serve our purpose serves us, okay? And when you're doing work that is meaningful and purposeful to you, all right, it evolves who you are as a person. You are more emotionally fulfilled and full of happiness and full of joy. And that's what most people are missing on their path, Gemini. You want to align yourself with work that brings out your truth. And that is going to cause you to leave old parts of your life behind. Because when we align with what we love to do and we're full of joy and happiness because of the work that we're doing, we are energetically putting that vibration out to the universe. And then in return, the universe reflects it back to us. So the message that I'm getting with this, I'm seeing that you've been oppressed. I'm seeing there's anxieties and fears that may be holding you back. And I see that there's some suffering for some of my Gemini that's going on or that's going to play out. And it's your response to a situation. And it may be you walking away from a job that's not fulfilling, and taking this new direction. And it's causing you a lot of grief and heartache. And just like I said, you got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords sitting between the moon. This is really just your thought process, your own worries and things that are holding you back from continuing on your path. And it could be from other people as well. You want to align yourself with who you truly are. If there's areas of your life that are showing up that you're not happy with, Gemini, I'm getting the message to let you know is those things are showing up for you as opportunities for you to change them. Okay, that is part of your journey. So when we're seeing the struggles and we're seeing the obstacles that are coming up and we think they're happening to us, they're happening for us. Okay, they're giving us an opportunity to evolve, and they're really pushing us in the direction and helping us along our journey, even though they seem like obstacles. I do see for most of my Gemini, the majority of them, you are going to persevere over these obstacles and these challenges throughout the month of August, okay? But the guidance message for you is to perceive the situation differently. It's really in your thoughts, our mental process. It's what you're telling yourself that's causing this type of grief or loss or disappointment that you're actually experiencing. And like I said, it has to do with a lot of just conflicting views of either yourself or with others. The situation really is not as bad as it seems to be, Gemini, okay? These are just your fears of what's going on in your mind. Our thoughts are illusions. They're illusions because we can't see them. They're just up there, and most likely they're programmed to some prior experience that we had. So from that prior experience, whenever we come up against that obstacle or that challenge, or ever we get these obstacles or challenges along our path, it's really what we tell ourselves to get through that obstacle or challenge. So you have to change the mental process of how you're perceiving these fears or these anxieties, and you have to move along in this direction that you feel you've been led to, or the work that you feel that you've been led to do, because it is going to lead you away from this feeling oppressed and weighed down. Okay, I feel like some of my Gemini, you've been feeling this way for a long time. You've had a lot of conflict in your life from other people, and I think that has kind of caused and led you to want to go in this new direction and take this new path. There's been some type of past experience that pushed you into this direction of what you're wanting to do. I feel like some of my Geminis are just a little scared to do that because it is unknown to you. And that can be a bit uncomfortable. And I think that's what's causing it in your thought process. And I think that's what's really holding you back from moving forward and doing the work that you really, truly do want to desire. Some of my Gemini, you've experienced conflict for so long, that's all you feel that there is in your life is conflict. And you've closed your awareness off to anything else. You have to open yourself up, especially if you're going in this new direction or this new journey for whatever work that it is that you want to do. You will be, if you continue on this path and you overcome the fears and you leave those fears and anxieties behind in this situation of whatever it is, if you leave that behind you and you continue to go in that direction, you will be using your natural gifts and talents. Okay? You'll be giving and receiving. So if it's financial worries that you're worried about, the message is you'll be aligned to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, and the universe is going to come in and it's going to support you financially. Okay, so align with your truth. Okay, step into that new direction on your path in throughout your journey, and it is going to bring you that happy, fulfilled life that you've been hoping to. I'm going to flip the soul lesson journey cards. It is a spiritual tarot wisdom reading, so I'm going to go in a little depth about the soul journey cards. There are lessons that our soul wants us to learn. Okay, they've already planned before we even incarnated here to Earth. There are lessons our soul wants to learn. These lessons are vital for us, especially if we're navigating through any type of situation or circumstance in our life, because the lessons, once we learn them, we embrace them, and we achieve them, they allow us to evolve and grow, okay, into our higher self. And when we're on a spiritual path or journey with self-discovery to ourselves, or what our real purpose is here for, we really need to evolve to our highest selves, okay, so that we can do the work we were supposed to do when we were sent here. So the life lesson cards, they're lessons that your soul has already chosen to learn. It's already picked the situations, the people, your circumstances, anything. So anything that's showing up in your journey or along your path, they're all here to teach you something. Okay? So it's very important to take the lessons of the soul so that you can learn these lessons and you can evolve. So let's see what this one is for your first situation. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Lines right up with your overall reading. Okay. Adversity does show up in our life. It's almost like the universe brings it to us. Okay. Because through the adversity, we have to change and grow to overcome it. Okay. And this is going to be you leaving old parts of you behind as well. The way you perceive things, the way that you thought things were. You really have to start opening your mind up to seeing things differently. Adversity does come because it forces us to change. It forces us to either go in a new direction or to change how we do things, to change our old behaviors or old patterns so that we can evolve and move along our path. Okay? So adversity it's a difficult soul lesson to learn. But Gemini, this is what it's telling you that you need that your soul came here to learn, okay, so that you can grow. And it looks like you are facing adversity, like I said, with yourself or in an area, some type of surrounding environment in a particular area of your life. So let's see what your second card has for the situation. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay? So honesty is a huge one. Like I said, I see your wands cards, especially the 5 of wands. Honesty is a big one because a lot of times when people are dishonest to us, it causes us subconsciously to feel like predominantly everybody can be dishonest. But then you close yourself off in your awareness, and you don't allow for new people to come in because you don't trust them. Okay? And there will be people who will show up along your path in your journey that will help you. And it looks like in your spread, you don't have people who are supporting the direction that you're going in. And you really want like-minded people who can support you and encourage you so that you can continue along your path in the way that you want to go. Okay, so honesty is a big one too. Let's see what your third situation card says. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Okay, so there is something that you want to do differently in regards to your career purpose. Okay, and what your soul life lesson cards, I think, are telling you is be honest with yourself also. Okay, to follow your path or this journey that you're on and that you want to step out into, be honest with be honest with what you want for your life, but be honest with standing in your own truth, okay, of what you think you really should do. Because until you do that, you can't leave the old parts of your life around behind that aren't serving you anymore. And you really want to do that because when you do that, you do have that happy, content, fulfilled life in any situation, whether it's the home life with your children, any situation at all. So be honest with yourself. Accept the adversity that's coming across you in your life. And like I said, look at it differently. It's the adversity and the battles or challenges that are coming across you or they're going to come across you in the month of August. Remember me telling you this. They are opportunities for you to evolve into your higher self. So you're going to have to change the way you respond, how you normally would respond. You want to evolve in your higher self so you can raise your level of vibration because that is really what's going to push you forward on your path. The higher you can ascend, the further along your journey you can go. So you have to start looking at the challenges and battles as opportunities for you, okay, to come into your higher self, act from your higher self. And then imagination. In order for a lot of us, and I feel like some of my Gemini, you have stepped out into a new path to do more meaningful work, more work that is valuable, work that you feel is more purposeful to you. Continue to use your imagination, okay? Continue, because that's a huge part. People neglect their creative side of them, okay? They don't allow that side to manifest into their reality. So continue to use your imagination, your visualization to reach those goals and desires that you want, because when you put your imagination out there and your visualizations and you start affirming what you want, you'll see that your reality will change. The universe will bring things into your reality that will change. You're going to have to get out of your head, though, Gemini, and how you're viewing the situation, because your thoughts on this whole situation or how you're perceiving it is making you suffer. And it's keeping you feeling down and oppressed. So pay particular attention to your thoughts and your dreams this month, Gemini, too, because they're going to reveal a lot to you. They're going to reveal to you, I believe, what's really either where you in the direction you need to be going in, or really what's holding you back. Okay, and you can't change anything until you're actually aware of what's happening and what's going on. Gemini, overall, it's going to be a good month for you. Okay, you guys a lot of you are going to overcome these struggles and these battles. I hope that you take the life lesson journey cards, your soul lessons. I hope you apply them to your life. You will see that once you do learn these lessons and overcome them, you'll see areas of your life transform. The main message that I have for you is to go and continue to go on that path into the new direction Even if you have to grieve old parts of your life or who you thought you were, if you have to grieve them, leave them behind. Go in this direction that you feel intuitively guided to be led to, and do the work that is most purposeful and meaningful to you. And you're gonna receive and get that happiness, and that joy and that contentment in your life that you really want. Remember, change your thought process on the situation. Things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. Okay? They're really happening for you. They're really here to help you move along your path, and help you to come into your highest self throughout this journey. Okay? Gemini, if you have any questions or you need clarity or you like any type of direction or guidance throughout this month of August, all my information is in the description box below. Please feel free to contact me. And I hope you have a beautiful month, Gemini.